All right, we are tracking this high-impact storm that will bring heavy rain, flooding concerns, gusty winds leading to a concern for power outages as we head through the next 24 hours. The peak of the storm coming tonight through early tomorrow morning. First and foremost, flooding. We're talking about rainfall totals, 2 to 3 inches, maybe even some locally higher amounts, up to maybe 4 inches of rain. We also have that happening at the same time. We have rapid snow melt as temperatures could reach, if not even exceed, the 60-degree mark by early tomorrow morning. Then with regard to the power outages, the wind later tonight and toward daybreak tomorrow could gust up to maybe even over 60 miles an hour. So the worst of this is coming just from pre-dawn, 4 o'clock in the morning till around 10 o'clock tomorrow, and then conditions gradually improve through tomorrow afternoon. Right now, it's very mild across the state as expected. Low and mid 50s now inland, mid 50s, 56 a popular figure along the shoreline as well as in our capital city. These are the most recent wind gusts out of the south-southeast between 20 and 30 miles an hour. They only get stronger again as we head into the overnight hours. Early warning pinpoint Doppler just showing some scattered areas of light rain right now. So you may be seeing rain come down in your neighborhood, in your community, but the steady, heavy stuff is not coming until later on tonight. Here's our view from Hartford. You can see where we do have a little light rain coming down, not the best visibility, wet roads there, as well as from New Haven, where we've got some raindrops on the Camerlands. That south-southeast wind right now sustained at 20 miles an hour. So here's our temperature trend inland, mid 50s eventually toward the 60-degree mark as we get closer to midnight. And that's also when rain becomes more widespread and also steadier and heavier. Same general temperature trend along the shoreline, going upward as we head into the overnight hours. So tomorrow morning, even warmer than what we're dealing with right now. It's all thanks to a southerly flow in advance of this storm system that's heading right over the northeast. The center of the storm passing to the west of Connecticut, keeping us on its mild side so the colder air lags behind, setting the stage for a chilly but otherwise bright and dry weekend for the last weekend of 2020. So here is Futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today. Scattered showers this evening. Here's the yellows, the oranges, the reds knocking on our doorstep as we head toward midnight, moving across Connecticut at 2 o'clock in the morning. So while we're sleeping, very heavy rain, perhaps even some rumbles of thunder as a cold front begins pushing through southern New England. 6 o'clock in the morning, we've got still very heavy rain, gusty wind. By around 9 o'clock and points thereafter, the rain becomes a bit lighter. The heaviest moves to our east, and then the rain tapers to scattered showers before ending tomorrow afternoon. There could possibly be a little partial late day clearing for late Christmas Day. With regard to rainfall totals, 2 to 3 inches commonplace. You see that deep shade of red and purple popping up east of 91. We could see perhaps some 4-inch totals. Again, that could move around just a bit, but the general theme here, again, very heavy rain, 2 to 3 inches statewide with that snow melt heightening the concern for all sorts of flooding. Poor drainage, basement, flash flooding, smaller streams and creeks, they could rapidly rise. Then there's the concern for the power outages as the winds could gust this evening by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock tonight, 45 to 55 miles an hour. And then they could get even stronger, say between 4 and 6 tomorrow morning. And then they start to decrease in intensity. Still going to be windy tomorrow afternoon, but certainly not as windy as what we're going to expect early in the day. Temperature-wise for our Friday, Christmas morning, 60 or better in many communities. By lunchtime, we're hitting the 50 to 55 degree range, and then we head toward and past sunset tomorrow, going from the 40s into the 30s. So high temperatures for Christmas will be achieved early. That's why we've got the downward arrow on the 7-day forecast, as it will get progressively colder as the day moves forward. There's our dry and bright weekend. Morning lows in the teens and low 20s, afternoon highs mid and upper 30s. Little disturbance late Monday could generate some rain and snow showers, but not a big deal. And then dry and bright Tuesday, Wednesday. Then another storm system arrives as we close out the year on Thursday that could bring very mild air and again some very heavy rain.